What's going on YouTube? Global Bells here, back with another Series 12 video, and today we're using a team that was submitted by a viewer, and it is a Xerneas Groudon team, and this was submitted by a viewer named Scott. So once again, Scott, thanks again for making the team for us to use. So we've used Xerneas on the channel before. The main difference between the one that we made versus the one that Scott has is that there is a Grimmsnarl instead of an Indeedee. I like Indeedee on Xerneas teams just because it helps set up the Geomancy a little bit easier, whereas the Grimmsnarl, it's a little bit better with like the setting up screens, and it helps Groudon a little bit better. So that's kind of how you have to look at it. Like, do you want to set up the Xerneas a little bit better, or do you want like more endgame potential with like Groudon because you have the screen set up? But this is a Trick Lagging Tail set with Thunder Wave as well, so double speed control. The Groudon is Assault Vest, the Instant Shuka, and the Zard is Life Orb. So we used Life Orb Zard recently, you know, the one that Joe and Marcos made, and now we're going to be using Life Orb Zard again. And I've always liked Xerneas, right? I feel like, you know, if there's not a Zacian on the team, Xerneas is actually really, really strong. And we saw this type of, this same 6-win Thailand Nationals, right? So, you know, it's a very good team. Now, even though it is threatened by Zacian, you know, like, you can just bring in the Zard and just put pressure on it and, you know, just protect Xern. And now what does the Zacian do, right? It's either forced to switch out or forced to protect. And then Xerneas, with the Zacian out of the way, is free to do whatever it wants, right? And then you still have, like, Venusaur stuff with Sleep Powder. You can even Dynamax the Venusaur. You know, but most games, I would imagine, if there's no Zacian, you'd be Dynamaxing this Groudon here. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's ever a chance to try and use Xerneas, now's as good of a time as ever with the final month of the format. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. A13C $. Alexa? Okay. Something like that. Anyway. So Zacian, Kyogre with Whimsicott and Thundurus. And there is a Venusaur. Oh boy, okay. So, like, it's hard to bring Xerneas to this, right? Is it as simple as like Groudon, Grimmsnarl with Venusaur and Instant in the back? He has his own Instant. I do like Xern though. I still like Xern. That's the thing. If I can set it up, it looks very strong. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I have no fear. Even like Xern, ooh, maybe even like Xern Grimmsnarl is a thing, because I can always like trick Lagging Tail stuff. I'm gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Xern Grimmsnarl is the lead. Groudon, you're coming in the back. I think it's Venusaur. I need something a little bit more for the Kyogre. His team's interesting. Alright, I expect Thundurus, but I don't expect a Venusaur on his team. I don't think he brings that. I think that's just like for Gastrodon stuff. But let's see how he decides to play this. Venusaur, Thundurus. Oh boy. Alright, this gets interesting. Yeah. I can protect. And then set up Reflect. Thunder Wave. Something. I can Geomancy. He could Sleep Powder. I should be faster though. Why am I protecting? If he sleeps me, that's bad though, right? If he sleeps me, that's bad. How do I want to do this? I'm going to protect anyway, and I'm just going to set up Reflect. I don't know if I like this play. I'm gonna try. I just need to see what he does here. Of course he's gonna Dynamax. I know that. I would like to know what that Venusaur set is. I can always trick Lagging Tail it. Alright, here's Thundurus. Okay, I'm glad I set up Reflect. I don't know if Protect was the right play. But I did Protect. Alright. And here's the Reflect. Now, what did the Venusaur decide to do is my question. Alright, there's the Airstream. So his Venusaur would naturally outspeed the Xern just by doing this. And I think he did go for Sleep Powder into the Xerneas slot. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. Alright, and it is Life Orb. Alright, so confirm that. There's the Sleep Powder. Yep, okay. Alright. Now what I can do is I can Thunder Wave that Venu and then go for the Geomancy Plate anyway. I think I will do that and hope for some Para Hacks. I know he wants to sleep me. I can go into my own Venusaur. I'm going to take another Airstream though. Do I go into my own Venu? In hopes of living? Alright, and then I guess Thunder Wave this. Hope for some hacks here. Alright. So Xern doesn't quite have the position yet, so I'm gonna bring in the Venu. Alright, just in case he wants to Airstream. We do get the Thunder Wave off, so that's very nice. I would love some Para Hats. Let's see what this Thundurus decides to do. It is a Max Airstream that's going into our Sash Venusaur. Oh, he went into the Grimmsnarl. Ooh, okay, okay, very interesting. Okay, Venusaur is fast. Alright, where does he go with the Sleep Powder? It is Life Orb, by the way. And the Venusaur does get Parried. Nice. That's very good. Okay, so now what I can do is I can sleep this thing. Okay, and I can trick this. Alright, so we're in a decent spot here. Alright, thanks for the Life Orb. I'll gladly take that. Enjoy your Lagging Tail. There is an Airstream. That's his third turn of Max, by the way. So the Thundurus did not pick up a single KO with all of his Dynamax. And if I can get a Sleep Powder here, that would be very, very good. And if the Venusaur gets off an attack, that's okay too. Alright, here we go. Goodbye. So Thundurus goes to sleep. Alright, and I would love another Parahax on the Venusaur, but it does go for the Sleep Powder on the Grimmsnarl. Okay, very interestingly. Alright, that's cool by me. Alright, now the question is, can I kill this Venu with Groudon? That's my question. I have a shot. I don't know if it's a great shot. I'm gonna try my best. I have a Life Orb on a Grimmsnarl. Oh man. And I have yet to take a turn of sleep, by the way. So I'm trying to position the Groudon here. Alright, Grimmsnarl come back. Here comes Groudon. So now our Venusaur is the faster thing. Alright, and let's see if this Venusaur is Sash. Alright, here is a Weather Ball. Yeet. On the Venusaur. Oh, it doesn't even get it to Sash. That's a bulky Venusaur. Sleep Powder on the Venusaur. Okay, that's interesting. So what we can do is Weather Ball again. And now what we can do is we can even like... Kyogre could come in. I could even Fire Punch? Honestly, he might even just try to like... Do I need to max? I don't think I do. This is a tough one. What can I do here? Let's just go for a Rock Tomb on this thing. That's gonna proc Defiant. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright, yeah. I thought this was Rock Slide for a second. Oh, I went for Fire Punch. Okay, so I guess I did time out. Alright, Thundurus stayed asleep. Alright, so that's also interesting. Reflect wore off. Okay. Alright, well, Weather Ball's going into that slot. And now I have some other choices to make. I don't think it's perfect to get Groudon in yet. I'm just going to go into... I could go into Xern, but I'm going to go into Grimmsnarl. I want to burn Sleep Turns. And also, I want this Venusaur off the board if I can get it off the board. He tried to protect again. Alright, but we are going to get rid of it. Alright, now the Thundurus can wake up if it wants. I'd be totally fine with that. Could go for Fly. But again, it's totally fine by me. There's the Wake Up, and there's the Wild Charge. Ooh. Okay, so he finally gets rid of the Venusaur. Okay. And now, this might be the turn for Xern to do what it needs to do. Because even if Kyogre comes in, we can mitigate Kyogre's damage with Xerneas and Geomancy stuff. Alright, so here's the Xern. Is it Zacian, though? It is Zacian. It's not good. Okay. Yeah, not bringing Incin also was hard, but what else can I do? Alright, I have to take a turn of sleep. So here's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I could protect. I'm gonna try and Geo. Alright, we're gonna try this one turn. He's not going to do this. I have to burn a turn of sleep. I'm going to Thunder Wave it. It doesn't matter what I do. I am gonna click the protect button. He should read this and go for the Grimmsnarl slot. Can't just give me Geomancy like that, can he? Yes, like, respect the Xern. Okay, so there's that. Alright, and we do burn a turn of sleep. There's the Wild Charge onto the Grimmsnarl. It does a lot. Okay. I do stay asleep. I think I just give him the Xern at this point. I could try for the double. Groudon is clearly my win con. I'm going to try for the double. And I'm going to try for the Thunder Wave hacks yet again. I'll give him the Xern. Oh, he protects. Okay. Alright. Well, I do get this off. I could potentially get this off. Alright, there's another Wild Charge. Okay, so now he just chips the Grimmsnarl. Okay. But now I have Groudon coming in. Okay. Good play by him. I do respect that, because he didn't want to risk me waking up and then paralyzing his Zacian. Alright, here's Groudon. So Protect failed, right? So I think the way it works, it resets, right? Thing is, if he goes for Xerneas, then he just loses the Zacian to a Max Quake, correct? And then he can't beat me in the endgame with Kyogre. So if he wants to do that, he's more than welcome to do that. So I'm going to go for Geomancy here. And I am going to go for the Quake on the Zacian. So he can only target one. And, you know, it's all on him at this point. Whichever one he decides to do. Kyogre could come in. I don't think it does. I didn't expect the opposing Venusaur to have Protect. So that's quite the interesting thing. So he has Sleep Powder, Protect, Grass Move, and something. Maybe Max Quake. Alright, so here's Max Groudon. Alright, again, are you going to go for the Groudon or are you going to go and take the Xerneas? It all depends on him. Alright, there's the Behemoth Blade. Where are we going? Are we going into Groudon here? If we go into Groudon, we should eat this. Not well, that did a lot. Jesus. Alright, we do get Geomancy off, so that's very nice. But again, you're just giving me the Zacian now. And now Xerneas looks really good against the Kyogre in the in-game, assuming that is what he has. Alright, there's the Geomancy. Now, I know he can just go for Wild Charge on the Xerneas, but again, we're still going to be like pretty good here. Alright, so there's the Max Quake. This should KO the Zacian, unless he's like super bulky. Come on, Groudon. Very nice. Okay, good. And we get a special defense boost, which is nice against Kyogre. Then again, Kyogre does come in. But we do have Xerneas to help us out here. So this Xerneas plus 3. Alright. Oh, he went for the Groudon with the foul play. Oh, that was incorrect. The correct play was to Wild Charge the Xerneas. Alright, so now now we just win the game. Xerneas is the fastest thing on the field. Yeah, that's it. Xerneas is the fastest thing on the field. And I could even Dazzling Gleam and then just KO, but I'm going to just hard Moonblast the Kyogre here. And I'm still going to... I could even Rockfall just so that the Kyogre doesn't get any rain. That's exactly what I'll do. Thundurus protects. Okay, that's fine. I was going for the Kyogre slot. Alright. Moonblast. Oh wow, that's a very bulky Kyogre. Oh, but we do get the special attack drop. That's all I needed. Origin Pulse. Groudon does live. Assault Vest plus special defense boost. Really, really good. And we take away Kyogre's Rain now. Alright, and the Sand Chip is very nice. Yeah, now Xern just clicks the Dazzling Gleam button and we're fine. So, we had to do a little bit of maneuvering, but that's how you have to play Xerneas sometimes, right? So, just because there is a Zacian does not mean you should fear bringing in Xerneas. You just have to play your cards right. And we were able to beat it without Instant. Alright, Dazzling Gleam, game's over. Yeah, we just click Max Quake over here. Whew! Okay. Alright. Xerneas, Dazzling Gleam. This should just pick up both, honestly. Oh, Kyogre does live. Okay. That's fine by me. Oh, we went for Ice Beam. That's also incorrect. Oh, Zern's gonna eat this. Okay. And I clicked Rockfall? I thought I clicked Max Quake. Alright, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright. GG's, man. Yo, Trick Lagging Tail. And stalling the Dynamax. What won us this game was stalling the Dynamax, using up all 3 turns. They didn't pick up any KOs. Alright. And then we had to get Xerneas in like a favorable position to try and do something. And it did. I thought the ground... See, his best play with the Zacian, right, was to go for the Xerneas and go for the KO. And, you know, even though he gives up the Groudon, I mean, gives up the Zacian, at least Kyogre can come in and maybe, you know, do something against the Groudon. It was faster. But that being said, we were still okay. I still think we could have endgamed that Kyogre because we still had Max, right? And with the Assault Vest and the +1, I don't think Kyogre was going to win that game, that endgame. And then once the Kyogre was removed, I don't think Thundurus does anything to Dynamax Groudon. The foul play did no damage. So I think we were fine either way, no matter which target he chose. Ooh. Okay, Calyrex, Dialga. Okay, we did that last month, and there is a Dusclops, and there's 2 ghost types here. There's that and the Chandelure. Huh. Okay. Chandelure has Flash Fire, right? Dialga is very bad. Okay. This is where you want Light Screen, right? Look, if you got Intimidate already, you don't need the Reflect. You gotta put Light Screen on this. Okay, that makes things a little bit tricky. Maybe Grim Groudon? It's not bad here, but then he can just pivot instant. It's not also good. Maybe just Groudon turn. Right? I don't have Swords Dance. How does he want to play this? The Amoongus is annoying. Honestly, let's just do it like this. Xern Instant. Okay, Groudon in the back. Maybe a late game Zard? Or Venusaur. Venusaur gives me some outs. And you can't sleep the Venusaur if I pivot in. Alright, we'll do it like this. Zard, you stay behind. Zard actually looks good here because we can break the Calyrex and the Dialga, but I didn't bring it. I went with Xern. So we'll try this. Alright, what are we leading here? Is it Dialga and the Shroom? It's Chandelure Incineroar. I can't tell you, I don't know if I've ever seen this. Well, let's see who has the faster fake out. Okay. Okay, we do. That's nice. What does this thing do? Is it Trick Room? Is that what it is? But here's the thing. If we fake out the Incin and we go for Geomancy now, the opposing Incin can just Parting Shot. We go back to +1 and we still get off decent damage. Right? So it's like, is that really bad? And then what I can do is like go into Groudon here, potentially. So yeah, I'm just gonna Geomancy in his face. Now he can swap out the Incin and then go into Calyrex next turn, right? I think that's exactly what he wants. So I'm going to go into Groudon here. I'm making like a hard read here. I'm absolutely making like a hard read. Okay, so we swap first. Alright, here's Groudon. Alright, if he went for Fake Out, then I made the wrong play. But we'll see what happens. Okay, he went for... Oh! He went into our Incin. Okay. See, that's why you gotta watch the interactions, right? Because we had the faster Fake Out. Okay. So now we got that free Geomancy. Now it all depends on what this Chandelure does. I think it's just Trick Room, honestly. I think it's just Trick Room. Okay, see, here's the thing. But how does your Incin get in position? How does you get the Calyrex in position? The Incin can only Parting Shot one thing here. And depending on what comes in, you're still taking a Dazzling Gleam at +1 or a Precipice Blaze at -1. And Precipice Blaze still hurts. I just want to make that clear. So I'm just going to go for that anyway. Just because it looks like it's my best play. Alright. And I always have Incin in the back to like neuter that Calyrex. So there's that. So if he wants to Party Shot the Calyrex, he can very well do that. Okay, here's a Parting Shot. Which one is it? Okay. I mean, +1 Dazzling Gleam still hurts. But what does the Chandelure do? That's what I want to know. Alright. We know it's coming. We know you're going into Calyrex. But I just want to know what the Chandelure does. Oh, it's die. Oh, ho, ho. Alright. Don't tell me this thing has Will-O-Wisp. Don't tell me that. Energy Ball. Alright, that we eat that. Actually, not well. That did a lot of damage. Alright, enjoy this Precipice Blades. Alright, I mean, yeah, that was a great switch. Okay. Alright, I think +1 can pick up the Dialga here. Yeah, it should. There it is. Alright, so yeah, look, that's why that is a lesson. You gotta watch the interactions in the beginning. If he knew our Incin was faster, I don't think he goes for that play. Alright, I know it's Calyrex. There's Incin. Groudon gets intimidated. And there is the Calyrex. Okay. Alright, that's fine by me. And now you do have Fake Out. That's okay. And the Xern is still relatively healthy here. I could even just Dynamax this and just start smashing. Yeah, because it looks like it's my best candidate to do it. He could Parting Shot. I think he clicks Fake Out. But I just want this to be like a one-on-one contest here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to max the Xern. Okay, I am in fact going to max the Xern. I want to get rid of this Incin. I want to keep the Groudon around for the potential endgame. I will go into Incin now. Basically, my goal is to try and remove their Incin. I don't know if +1 Zern can do it. I'm going to try my best. Alright, now we'll see if this is Whiter. Okay. Attack drop. Are you Whiter? Survey says. No, Whiter. Okay. There's the Dynamax. So you're maxing a -1 Ice Rex. This could be, again, the Max Hailstorm into the Groudon slot, which I'm fine with because I have an Incin in the back, which just swapped in, so I can resist that unless he goes for the Zern. But again, we should be able to tank that. Now, the Incin has two options. Either you go for the Fake Out on the Zern or you Parting Shot something. So, we'll see how he decides to play his Incin, but my goal is to make this a 4-on-1 contest. Okay, because he maxed and he's not clicking Glacial Lance, which double hits, right? So, he can only target one of me. Alright, and the Incin went for the Fake Out into the Groudon slot. That is beautiful. That's all I needed to see. There is the Hailstorm. I would love it if this went into Groudon, which is in the Incin slot. He goes for the Zern. That's correct. But it doesn't do a whole lot of damage because our Zern is very bulky on the defensive side. This was one of our older Zern spreads where we can survive the Zacian Behemoth Blade. Is that a Life Orb Calyrex? Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, goodbye to that Incin. See, Xerneas is actually quite good, man. So that's very good for me. And now he could potentially quake the Incin. I don't want him to do that. So I'm going to try and just swap out the Incin again. But honestly, I'm just going to go for another Starfall here. Again, he's still -1. I do have I can always Parting Shot here. And I think I live the Max Quake. I think I should live it from this range. I could hard swap. Oh, he just canceled. Okay, good job, Zern. That is a name. Oh my goodness. Regigigas Weezing with Yveltal Calyrex. Holy smokes. Okay. So I have to be aware of Will-O-Wisp on the Calyrex onto the Groudon, right? But then Xerneas can always just max and stop that. Regigigas is a problem. The Weezing stops the Intimidate, so I don't know how I'm going to set up Xerneas here. It's going to be a little bit tricky. And we speed tie with Regigigas because we have a Charizard. Do I try and outbulk the Gigas and just do Groudon Grimmsnarl? Do I try it like that? He could Will-O-Wisp the Groudon, which is not great. I can always Lagging Tail the Gigas, right? This is not easy. Maybe even Zard might be okay. But then he can just go like a Lecky Calyrex. I think this is what we want. Let's go Zern. Incin? I think so. Incin looks pretty good here. Especially with the Rillaboom. And then Fake Out Pressure and always like Dark Move against the Calyrex. Boosted Throat Chop, you know, with the Yveltal. We'll try it. I could have even led like Grimmsnarl with Xerneas, but we saw how risky that is. Regigigas Weezing. Alright, there it is. Alright, we got Groudon, we got Grimmsnarl. He could Will-O-Wisp me. That would not be good. I would very much not like that. In hopes of preparing for that, I'm going to go into the Incin now. And just in case he might Hailstorm the Groudon slot. And I'm going to absolutely try my best. And I'm going to Thunder Wave this Gigas here. Okay. So the other thing is, like, it could be Shuka Berry. He could protect the Weezing. you know, but it all depends on what he's got here. Okay, he's maxing the Gigas, so we're gonna preserve our max. Alright, does he want to go for the Will-O-Wisp, or does he just protect his Weezing? That's what I want to know. And where is the Max Strike going? It does just protect, so he did not go for the Will-O-Wisp. Alright, did he go for Hailstorm though? He went for Max Strike. Okay, is this into Grimmsnarl? I don't know, man. Okay. So it is Life Orb. Now what we can do is fake out the Weezing and then go and then just Quake it. And then we're kind of okay, right? So we can always do that. So we'll just fake it out and then we just Quake it. We could even like Max Phantasm it, but I don't think we have to do that. Oh wait, what the heck? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna Quake this. I think we have to do it like this. Yep, so we are gonna max. I'm surprised with the protect, but I guess they always protect, right? That was a free Geomancy, man. I'm sorry, that was a free Groudon max that I could have done last turn. I could have like Phantasmed the Weezing and then, you know, just destroyed Gigas after that. He gets the double? Oh my goodness. That's his only play. I mean, that doesn't matter. He's faster anyway. Oh, goodbye, Incin. It was nice knowing you. That's just dumb. He gets the double. All right. And here's a Max Quake. Okay, does some damage. Alright. Spadef boost. And all we have is Xern now. So he got rid of our support Mons. He gets 2 turns of max, kills 2 Mons. Alright. So be it. Alright, I guess I can protect this turn and not have my Xern get annihilated. And then I just Quake again and get ready for Calyrex. Unless he switches it now. Alright, Xern protects. Okay. Where are we going this time? It's a third Max Strike in a row. Alright. That still did too much damage. Okay. Our speed drops, but again, we're slower anyway. Alright, and... oh, we went for the Heat Wave. Okay, hopefully it just doesn't burn me. Alright, that did 2 damage. Oh, come on! Bro, really? Alright, it's still KO'd, but come on, really? It did 10 damage and he just gets the burn. What is this game? Alright, so the Gigas is somewhat of a sitting duck. Alright, we get our Fairy Aura for -1. I think we have 1 more turn of max, so there's that, I guess. Maybe Shadow Claw can finally do something. Alright, what is this? Ooh, okay. Is this finally the tech? Is it finally time for the Groudon tech? Okay, Xern can tank everything here because we have a Spadef boost. And we are Assault Vest Groudon, so I'm just gonna straight up Geomancy here. And I'm going for the Phantasm, honestly. I'm gonna hope for the KO. I don't think we get it. But I can always pray. I can always pray. Alright, Astral Barrage does... oh, that did too much damage to Xerneas. Alright, I'm gonna try and hope for the best that we survive the Gigas attack. Unless you just go straight for the Groudon here. Hopefully, we can tank one attack. That is my absolute goal. So we outspeed the Calyrex, assuming we can survive the... Oh, we're raiding this. Come on, Xerneas. Let's go, Xerneas. Alright, and there's the Life Orb chip. Alright, I would love if this KO'd. Oh, it's not even Sash! Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The tech just came in the clutch. Alright. What's coming in? What's the last mon? What is this? Yveltal? Bro. Is it Sucker Punch? Are you Assault Vest Yveltal? I'm gonna scout. I am going to scout. Or is it weakness policy? How do I want to play this? It could be... Alright. I'm gonna Rock Tomb it. And see. Protect. Okay. And let's see if it is Sucker Punch. It is Sucker Punch. Ah! It's that AV set. Mega Kick. That was a move. Alright, enjoy the Rock Tomb. Okay. I am still burned. Honestly, dude, if he's doing this, I can just straight Geomancy in his face. No lie, I'm just gonna keep protecting. And the Sucker Punch is a pain in... He has me pinned. The problem is he has me pinned. I'm gonna try and go for the P-Blades now. I don't think it's enough. Should I just raw Geomancy in his face? That would be funny. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for content. I don't care. No, I'm not gonna do it. You know what? I am gonna do it. I am gonna do it. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the blades now. I'm gonna go for the blades now. Alright, so it fails again. Alright, here's another Geomancy. Oh, man. Groudon, if only you weren't burned. Mega Kick. Alright, we lived that. Barely. Life Orb chip. Come on, Groudon. Connect on the Gigas. Oh my god. Oh, Groudon. Why do you do this? We had such a good... We almost came back and won this. Ah! He just happened to burn me, and then I don't think the... Yeah, he has me. I can't do anything. GG's. We did our best. Alright, we went for a read, turn 1. It didn't pay off. He burned my Groudon. And that's all she wrote, man. And he has me pinned on no matter what with this. Alright. Zern, you did your best. But this is, in fact, AV Yveltal. There's the darkest area. Yep. Well done. Well done. Alright. If I went for anything different, turn 1, I think we just win. But, yeah. That is a Kangaskhan. That is a Kangaskhan. And he's got his own Charizard, but no sun. Is there something here that gets Sunny Day that I don't know? Huh. Okay. How do I want to play this? Like, Zern can beat a lot of his team. Zern can beat a lot of his team. If you lead Zacian right off the bat, we can always click Fake Out. He does have a Kangaskhan, which is not good at all. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do this. Zern Grim, Incin in the back. And then Groudon. Zern's hard, right? In like this Zacian game, it's tricky. I have to rely on Groudon maxing again. I could do Zard and go for Airstream stuff. Yeah, I should have just did that. Grim Zard with Groudon in the back and just click Airstream. Yeah, that's the better play. That is the better play. He does have a Lecky, so we'll see what he has here. I think he has to lead a Lecky. Yeah, he has to lead a Lecky. Okay. So, here's the thing. I could click Life Drain, but ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the Protect button, and he could max that thing, so be it. I'm going to click Trick, and I'm not going to think about it. And he didn't think about it either. Is this going to be straight up Electro Web? Alright, here's the Trick. What item is it? Is it Sash? I would love a Sash on this Grimmsnarl. Alright. Lagging Tail. Choice Specs! Oh my goodness. Choice Specs. Alright, so now I'm Specs Grimmsnarl. I don't get to do anything now. Okay, here's the Astral Barrage. Alright. Okay, Grim, you did your best. Oh man, Choice Specs. Alright, I guess now, oh, I don't want to Protect again. I do want to Geo. I'm going to try to Geo. And because I'm Specs, can I even click this move? Oh, I can't. Oh, I actually did do it. Alright, Astral Barrage again. Alright, and that did a lot of damage onto Xerneas. That did too much, but it is a Calyrex. Alright, I don't think this Aleki does a whole lot, and it didn't max either, so... Alright. +2 Zern, once again. And again, we did click Spirit Break onto the Calyrex. There's no Sash. Alright, here it is, Spirit Break. Good chip on the Calyrex. And where did the Aleki go? They go for an Electro Web. Alright, but we still outspeed the Calyrex, regardless. However, we don't outspeed the Aleki, and that's the main problem. But what we can do is still go for this. The other problem is I'm not going to survive, so I am going to go into Incin now to take one attack. Alright. Because I don't want to die. But because of the lagging tail, we should be able to go first before the Aleki. So that's why we did trick it. I just don't want to die. I just don't want my Grimmsnarl to die and give the Calyrex a boost, right? And then at least the next turn I have Fake Out Pressure. Oh my god, the Aleki lived? Come on, Zern. So there goes all my speed boost. Oh, Zacian's gotta come in now, right? Jesus. But we do have Fake Out Pressure. That is the main thing. He could just double Protect also. Oh, Urshifu. Oh, wow. Oh, Water. Aqua Jet is bad, but we have Fake Out. Is the Sash here? Anyway. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Even if he protects Urshifu, I can get rid of the Aleki. And then... Oh, he lets me do it. Okay, well, then this is just going to be 2 KOs. Oh, wow. My opponent did not play this correctly. Okay. Jesus. Yeah. He has no max option now. He has no... Zern did the job. Xerneas did your job. It's Zard! Okay. Alright, honestly, I mean, you can have the Zern now. It don't matter to me. I do have a dead Grimmsnarl. So that's the other thing. I am going to click Moonblast over here. And I'm going to click Parting Shot over here. Okay. That works for me. Alright folks, and there it is. There is Xerneas. And again, the way you want to succeed with Xerneas and Groudon is you gotta make sure you got the favorable position to get Xerneas set up. It's a little bit easier if you have the Indeedee, but hey, we use Trick Grimmsnarl, we Thunder Wave things, we were chilling. We had a little bit of unfortunate luck in that Gigas game, but you know, that's fine. That's just the game we play. Groudon was good as a max in pretty much every single game. We didn't bring Zard at all. Not that we needed it. I mean, I guess we could have brought it into the Zacian game, but this was a Xerneas video. I had to like fully utilize it and convince people that Xerneas is very good, even in the meta that's dominated by Zacian. Like, Xerneas is good because his supporting partners are good. Like, what does Zacian do to Incin, Groudon, and Zard? Not a whole lot. I do wish we did have Light Screen over Reflect. Like, we got Intimidated already. We don't need Reflect. So there's that. And but yeah, give this one a go, guys. Let me know how you do. Thanks again, Scott, for the team. Very much appreciated. We'll be back with another Series 12 or maybe a Series 13 team building video. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, until the next one, guys. Peace out. Have a good night.